is I want to talk about scripting. So if you guys ever get someone who's not answering the call, this applies to Carlo, you, Joy, Lucas. Um, the things that I wrote down in one of my weekly skills, which I don't know if you guys like took a screenshot of it or wrote it down or took a picture of it your cell phone, but I would have if I were you, because it was I wrote it out perfectly. But I say it like every time where if I call someone leaving them a voicemail and it's like, I mean, I personally say like, yeah, hey, it's Evan, Keller Williams Realty. Um, hey, listen, something came up this morning in regards to your property. I just want to get your opinion on it, or it might be a game changer for you. Give me a call back on my cell. My callback is like 85%. It's like amazing. Um, but like, I mean, that's something there. Like, it works for me, and I text people that too. Of course, you could say, oh, well, it doesn't work for all lead sources. I mean, kind of does. If you're calling someone like circle prospecting or calling the database, and by the way, Joy, like I was listening to you again today. Did Eric tell you to just say, hi, this is Joy from Eric's office. Please give me a call. Did he tell you to say that? Or do you, I think we might want to say, hey, this is Joy. Um, calling from Eric Melancholy's office with Keller Williams Realty. Give me a call back just so they know that you're like calling about real estate. Did he say anything about that?
Yes, that's the script that he gave me because
Okay.
he said that customers would be curious. Who's Eric? Maybe they would
Okay.
be like curious. Who's this Eric?
I kind of figured. Got it. Okay. So yeah, so yep. So basically, that makes sense. So yeah, I just think like in terms of like scripting, whoever you guys are calling, if there's someone who's that you can think of that is not answering your call. Like what I always do is I pretty much just say, hey, exactly what I just said. I feel like um it does apply to you guys, Carlo and Joy, because anyone that you call, you know, we want to focus obviously on like the hot leads and stuff like that. But I just think in general, like Carlo, you call a lot. If anybody ever calls you back, I actually think they come right to my number, but whatever. Someone calls you back, I'm always like assuming the sale. Be like, oh, thank you for returning my call. Like I'm already always ready to say that. It could be a real estate agent call me on like one of my listings. Excuse me. But I'm always like ready, like, oh, thank you for returning my call because I prospect, so I'm ready for that. And so a lot of times, like they will actually they're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, yeah, hey, my name's Evan, Keller Williams Realty. I'm just curious. I make a lot of calls every day. Are you for sale by owner selling your home, or were you selling your home previously with an agent and did not sell, or neither? Which one are you? Oh, neither. Oh, you know what? That's probably circle prospecting in my mind. I'll be like, oh, I was probably calling because we actually recently sold this property and we have a ton of buyers looking to, who call our listing. There's just not a lot of homes for sale. So I was just calling the neighbors to see if anyone's considered making a move. And they would say, okay, yeah, I don't know anyone, and say, oh, what about yourself? What are your real estate related plans? So my point is that um I would use the callback thing if necessary. Like, hey, this is Evan with Keller Williams. Something came up this morning, or something recently came up about your property. Might be a game changer for you. I don't know if it is. Give me a call back on my cell, 973-534-4313. All that kind of stuff there works. Also, like, I'm gonna role play with Lucas. I'm gonna role play with you. Okay, we're gonna act like I'm that seller that you want to call, that hot seller in Randolph, right? I'm gonna be the seller. You're gonna be the agent. Okay, and I want to see how you would role play it. Because I know I just want to see, like, skill level from attending these meetings and stuff, what you would say. Just remember the goal of the call before you call, right? What's the goal of the call? To basically get the motivation, time frame, dig deep about it, and then try to set up a walkthrough so that you'll gather information for a market analysis. And then you'll set up a second meeting after you stop by. By the way, my walkthrough will only be about 5 to 10 minutes. Like I said, I'm just getting information about your property. I'll be taking notes. I'm not gonna be taking pictures from my buyers. Don't straighten up for me. They love it when I say this, and actually I stop by sooner because then they think that it's the right thing to do and that their house is gonna sell for more money if it looks more presentable and clean, right? And sellers hate that. They hate being inconvenienced. So what I always say is, listen, I'm gonna stop by, quick walk through 5 10 minutes, 5 10 minutes to gather information for your market analysis. Please don't clean for me or straighten up for me. I'm a realtor. I'm not gonna be taking pictures, for my future buyers. I'm not gonna, don't straighten up for me. I can look past that. You cleaning your house is not going to increase the value of your home. Please, I want to make your life as convenient as possible. That's what I tell people. They love that when I say that. They always love that. I end up stopping by sooner. I might stop by that afternoon. If I didn't say that, now they got to, their wife and them, if they do want to sell, they got to do all the stuff. They got to declutter. They got to clean the house. Forget it. By that point, the interest rates might be higher and you might screw yourself as a seller. Um, just that little scripting right there, it goes a long way, right? So that's the goal of the call. So, all right, Lucas, I'm gonna go with you. Here we go. All right, get yourself off mute. Let's role play. I'm the seller. So you say ring ring because you're calling me. So you're doing a follow-up call. So whatever you guys spoke of last time, I don't know what it was. Let's go. Go ahead.
Okay. Ring ring.
Hello?
R- Hey Evan.
Yeah. Who's this?
Hey, what's going on? It's Lucas. We had spoken a month ago. I'm just giving you a quick call because I know you said you were looking to sell your home in the next 2 months. And that time frame's approaching. How's it going, man? How's everything?
Yeah. Who are you?
Lucas with Keller Williams Realty. We had spoken a month ago. We've been texting back and forth.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, Lucas, I think, right now, we definitely are thinking about it. We definitely are thinking of making a move, but we're not really too sure. We got a lot to do. So, um, why don't you do this? Why don't you just give us a call maybe sometime next spring?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Listen, Evan, I totally understand. I'm just giving you a quick call today because I know you had mentioned last month when we spoke that you were, potentially looking to list in the winter time. I'm just curious to find out. I mean, has your motivation changed? Because you're not telling me to call you in the spring. I mean, has anything changed since we last spoke?
Yeah, I mean, we just have so much to do. Like I said, I mean, I mean, we gotta, I don't know, we got a lot of stuff in this house, and I don't think we would be ready to get on the market anytime soon. Like I said, um, but like I said, I don't know. You can give me a call sometime in the spring. Maybe we'll think about it then.
So okay, no, I totally understand. So it seems like you have a lot of stuff in the house, and you kind of just don't know where you're at in the selling process. I mean, in regards to having things not organized, is that one of the things primarily stopping you from making a move, or
Right.
you just kind of switch your timeline to the spring?
I mean, that's one of the reasons. I mean, it's also because my wife's not going to be retired until the spring, so we want to wait till she's retired.
Awesome. No, I totally understand. Congratulations on her retirement that's coming up. I mean, just out of curiosity, does your wife work remotely, or is she at an actual, location that she needs to travel to work back and forth?
She's a vice principal at the high school in town, so she's got to stay in
Nice,
town.
nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, no, I totally understand. Vice principal at a high school, awesome, man. All right, well, Evan, listen, it seems like, you're waiting for your wife to retire in the spring, and then, you guys might have plans on selling then. I mean, when I do talk to you in the springtime, just out of curiosity, I mean, where are you guys looking to go? Where are you guys going to move to?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking to, we already got a place to go. We got a place in, Miami, so we'll be heading down there.
Nice, Miami. I mean, I mean, you have a place to go already. Is that your own property? Is that an investment property you have down there? Do you have family down there? I mean, what's the situation looking like?
Yeah, I mean, we have a timeshare down there, so we own it, so we can move down there.
Nice, awesome. All right, Evan. Well, I mean, it seems like, it seems like you're waiting for your wife to retire in the spring to then list your property now, and then, her finish up the school year, and then it seems like, you want to move down to Miami after that's over. I mean, being that it's September right now, I mean, is it appropriate for me to follow up with you and maybe in January, just a little bit before the spring, just so we can discuss your needs a little bit better and, kind of gauge the timeline of you selling your property in the spring?
Yeah, no, yeah, you can absolutely do that. The only thing is, I mean, I don't know if I told you, what was your name again?
Lucas with Keller Williams.
Yeah, Lucas. We do have a realtor, if the time comes. Um, I don't wanna, lead you on. So we do have someone in mind when the time comes, but I do appreciate your call.
No, awesome. I totally understand. And I mean, are you committed to this agent? Have you signed any agreement stating that, you're committed with this agent, or, are they a family friend, or you just kind of been chit-chatting back and forth? What's the situation like?
Yeah, actually they sold us the home and I think so
Awesome. So it seems like you have a pretty good relationship with them.
yeah, yeah, I mean they know the house, they sold it to us, I don't know, 25 years ago, so
No, 25 years ago, I totally understand. And I'm sure a lot has changed in 25 years. Listen, Evan, when the time comes, I know you said you have a realtor and you don't want to lead me on. I'd like the opportunity to just walk by your house for a quick 5, 10 minutes when that time comes. And I want the opportunity to show what me and my team provide when it comes to selling a home, as well as informing you of that process. I mean, again, it's going to be a quick 5 minute walkthrough. Um, is that something that you potentially would consider?
yeah, I mean you could just definitely stop by, maybe give me a call in the springtime.
Springtime. All right. Well, I'm gonna call you a little bit earlier than springtime because it seems like, you want to sell in the springtime after your wife retires, or, early summer. So why don't I give you a call in February? How's that sound?
Okay, that sounds good.
Perfect. And this is your primary cell, correct?
Yes, this is my cell phone.
Okay, awesome. And just to double check, your email is evan@gmail.com, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Awesome. All righty, Evan. Well, I mean, thank you for taking the time out of your day to talk to me, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Thanks.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, so I was just giving you like a real situation there. Now I want you to do it with me. I just want to show you the difference. But before I do, again, this is just like purposeful feedback. Is I would try to build more rapport by like getting him excited about moving to Miami. What's bringing him down to Miami, not just the fact that he has a timeshare there, which is stupid. I said that because a timeshare you can't. I don't know. I give a stupid example. I don't think you can limit a timeshare because you share it with other people, but that was just my stupid answer. But no, but asking them, other questions about why going to Florida, right? I want to know, but I'm gonna do it a different way. Just want you to hear different. So let's go. All right, ring ring.
Hello?
Wait, what's the guy's name?
What do you
What,
mean?
what's the seller's name?
Anthony.
All right, here we go. Ring ring.
Hello?
Hi, Anthony.
Yeah, who is this?
Hey, Anthony, this is Lucas, Keller Williams Realty. Hey, man, we spoke about 3 months ago, about your property and, your consideration in potentially selling. We actually just we're under contract for your neighbor's property down the road, um, 19 Lakeview. And, Mike, I was just giving you a friendly follow-up call. Just remind me when you do sell, where you headed to next?
Oh, I'm not selling anymore.
Okay. No, perfect. Okay, you're not selling anymore. Okay, I totally understand that. And obviously, when we did speak, you said, Lucas, listen, we are thinking of making a move. Um, I mean, what were your original plans? I guess, why the change of heart?
Yeah, so we were actually gonna move to Florida, but we can't find suitable housing down there, and we're just gonna take a little rest on purchasing a home for the meantime.
Okay. Yeah, so it sounds like you would sell if you could find a house down in that area, correct?
If I could find a house that fits me and my family's needs and criterias, I'd potentially consider selling.
Okay. No, perfect. That's exciting. Good for you. And Florida's an awesome area. I actually have my grandparents down there. I visit there like twice a year. So good congratulations getting out of the high tax state and the winters. What's Anthony, what's bringing you down to Florida? What's got you thinking of making a move down there?
Yeah, I have family down there, and
Wow.
that's where I grew. That's where I grew up. So, um,
Wow. Wow. That's exciting. So you got family. So it's almost like a homecoming for you down then when you go back to Florida, right?
right. Yeah.
Good for you. That's exciting. Nice. That's awesome. Hey, listen, do you play golf? I mean, you gotta be if you're going back to Florida, interested in golf or like you like sports or anything like that or fishing?
Yeah. Fishing. Yeah,
Fishing?
big
Wow.
outdoors man.
That's awesome. Good for you. So it sounds like you want to make a move down in Florida because I guess you got family down there and good for you. Um, how have you been looking for houses down there? I guess you just looking yourself. Do you have a realtor looking for you?
Yeah, I have a realtor sending me homes.
Nice. How long you been looking to buy? Did you want to rent something first, or you want to buy until you want to like rent until you find a location that you fall in love with and then buy, or do you want to buy right away?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna buy right away. I'm not looking to rent.
Nice. And I'm just curious, how long you been working with this agent down there, just so I have an understanding.
A few months, like probably in like 3 4 months.
Oh wow. Okay. And how's that been going for you?
It's going well. Yeah, it's a great agent. Just not a lot of inventory in the specific location I'm looking at.
Got it. Okay. No, I got you. All right. Well, listen, I appreciate that. Well, listen, like what I was gonna say is, may I make a, again, my name's Evan, Keller Williams Realty. It's nice talking to you again. Anthony, can I make a quick suggestion to you?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Yeah. So, why don't we do this? I mean, I'd love to send you with a second opinion. While you're so busy yourself, with your life, and I'd love to send you to my top, Florida agent, like buyer agents. This way, you could get a second opinion since it seems like you've been working say 3 to 4 months. Also, they can line up showings for you, and you could go take a trip down there, and they already have something lined up for you if you would want. The other thing is, are you aware that as a seller, you do not have to be rushed to move out? Matter of fact, you don't have to even sell until you find a place to go. It's called UB for sale. You'd be a seller contingent on finding suitable housing as a seller, and this way you would only choose a buyer whose closing date is flexible, and they'd have to agree to that, and it costs you nothing as a seller. So my question to you is, if you saw a huge financial benefit to selling now, well, also we could have a headhunter like my agent, or you can continue to go with that agent. Heck, you can hedge your bet and go with both of those agents. And also, let's say you look yourself, and you do not move until you find a place to go. And oh, by the way, it would only take me 5 to 10 minutes to walk you through that. Would there be anything stopping you from meeting with me so I could show you that plan?
I mean, I'm I appreciate your suggestions, Evan. I'm pretty comfortable with the current agent I'm working with, and in
Right.
regards to selling my home, I'm not really selling it for a financial benefit, so you know that really doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Got it. So it sounds like you don't care about a financial benefit in your pocket. You care more about finding a place to move and then you'll sell. Is that right?
Right, right, because I bought my property 30 years ago. I have a lot of equity in it. I'm gonna make money off of it, so it's not really a finance thing.
I get that. No, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, good. So
Yeah.
sounds like you had to change the heart. You decided not to sell anymore because you are having trouble finding a place to buy in Florida, correct?
Correct.
Okay, well, that sounds good. Well, let me ask you this. I mean, I do this, I probably do about 7 to 10 referrals a year where someone appreciates a second opinion of a top buyer agent in that state they're moving to. Um, I mean, would you be opposed? I mean, what area are you thinking of moving to?
Clearwater Beach.
Clearwater Beach. That's where my grandma lives. That's incredible. Nice. You guys can hang out, become best buds. No, I'm kidding. But okay. Well, listen, I could easily send you the top agent, on my team. I have agents in my team in every single state. I'll see if I have somebody down there. I could send you a rock star and see if they can help you out and you could kind of like hedge your bet and find something down there. Um, would that be something of interest to you?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all I'll do is
Sure.
this. I'm gonna send it to you. What's the best email for you?
Uh, Anthony@gmail.com.
Anthony@gmail.com. Okay, good. That's awesome. And I'm gonna send you that later on today. Just do me a favor, Anthony. Just reply back to my email, say that you received it.
Yeah, sure, not a problem.
Okay, perfect, good. And listen, I mean, at the end of the day, I know that you're not going to make a move until you find a place to buy, and I appreciate that. The other thing is, if it's not an equity, it's not a financial thing. My quick question to you is, I'm actually gonna be in the area later on today. I'll be there like in the area, after 4:30 or tomorrow 1. My question to you is, if what would happen if the interest rates continue to go up and then let's just say you end up buying later in the future and now you have a lot higher interest rate and you could actually potentially just at least know what your home's worth right now in the current market. And if you were able to get something with, let's just say, one of the agents that you're working with or I work with, and you found out that it might be a better fit now because they're saying the interest rate could actually hit 8.5%. And I mean, are you going to be a cash buyer when you buy, or would you be a mortgage?
No, I'm a cash buyer.
You're a cash buyer. Okay. Well, so do you have to sell your home in order to buy the next one?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to sell this home to buy the next one cash. You got the cash in hand right now.
I got the cash on hand right now.
Okay, perfect, good. So, all right. So it sounds like you're not really too motivated in terms of time frame. Okay. Well, listen. Why don't we do this? The only thing I can tell you is, we don't know where the market's going to be next year. And I mean, even if you're Warren Buffett, I think you would still like to make more of a profit if you could. I know you said that's not important to you, but my guess is if you're like me or like Warren Buffett, you do care about netting more money in your pocket. So would you be opposed? I'm going to be in the area today, around after 4:30. If I were to stop by for a 5 to 10 minute walkthrough, I mean, I'll literally keep my car running in the driveway. I'll then gather information, and give you a detailed market analysis. Then you and I would discuss it, and then I'd also send you my top buyer agents in the Clearwater Beach area. So again, would you be in the area today, anytime after 4:30 for me to stop by, or could you do tomorrow at 12 1 time?
I mean, Evan, what would be the purpose of stopping by if I'm not really looking to sell currently, you
Oh, it
know?
was just I mean, are you do you want to know what your home is worth in the current market? Are you remotely interested?
Yeah, I had a few agents send me over some analysis over the last 3 months that I was actually considering it. So I mean, I have an estimate of what the house is going for.
Okay, so you do have an idea. Okay, perfect, good. All right. Well, listen, here's what only tells you the only thing I can help you with, right? Um, I'm gonna actually send you my top agent. Okay, I employ you to reach out to them. Have you seen any homes in person yet?
No, no, I haven't had a chance to get down to Florida.
Okay, so you wow, for 3 to 4 months you've been looking, but you haven't had a chance to go down there, or just hasn't been anything.
Yeah, the ones I was interested in, I just had my parents go view the house for me and send pictures. Again, they live in Clearwater Beach, so it's
Okay.
convenient for them to kind of help me out.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna send you that agent, and I'll connect you guys that way. And then is this your cell phone, Anthony, or is this that I'm calling you on?
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna text you my information again after this call. Again, it was really nice speaking with you, and I just want to let you know, like I said, we did just get your listing down the street at 19 Lakeview Drive under contract for the asking price. And obviously we sell locally in the area. Again, my name is Lucas, Keller Williams Realty. I really appreciate it. And when would it make sense for me to follow up with you just so I can see if you had a chance to reach out to my agent in Florida?
You can reach out to me in a month from now.
A month from now?
Yeah, because I'm looking at homes once a week, twice a week. So I mean, appropriate would be a month.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds good, and I really appreciate it. Well, listen, I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else I could do with that. I mean, if they're if they're not going to sell until they find something to buy, all I could do is refer them to an agent, get clarity on why they're going there, how long you've been looking, have you seen any houses in person, have you made any offers? I didn't ask if you made any offers, but I assumed you didn't. Um, I should have asked that actually, because they could have still made an offer even if you never shown it. It's called sight unseen offer. Um, trying to get rapport. You're pretty tough. There's not a lot of rapport with your personality. You didn't laugh at all, so it's hard for me to. I don't know. So I would just.
Sometimes you get people like that.
That's true. So I would just. Yeah. So in that situation, I would try to send them something of value, like I tried to do with the referral, and yeah, that's all I can do. Um, but yeah, I think that was a good role play, just because Lucas, I want you to I could call that guy with you today. I have no problem doing it. I'll just have to chant a couple times before I do it. Saying that my name is Lucas instead of Evan. But yeah, we can call him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call him. But unless you want to call him, I'll listen to you with you, but I'll call him for
I
you.
mean, I'd feel more comfortable if you can call them because you
Yeah.
talk to sellers more than I do,
Okay. Yeah,
and
yeah.
your dialogue is you're
Yep,
you're more scripted in dialogue than I am on
I
that
got you.
end.
Uh, um so yeah, guys, and then we're overtime, but just in general, like I would say to somebody, like I said, just to recap here, get people on the phone easier. If you leave them a voicemail or you text them and say what I said to say, you know, hey, it's Carlo Keller Williams. Again, Carlo, your job is not really to leave voicemails, so I don't want to try to screw you up. But this is probably more for like Lucas because Joy has her own script, but say that what I said, hey, it's Evan, Keller Williams Realty. You know, something came up this morning or something came up recently about your home or in regards to your home that might be a game changer for you, or I just want to get your opinion on it, give me a call back on my cell or give me a call back on my mobile. That shit works really well. And in general, get clarity of their situation. You can say, yeah, you know, I work on the largest team in the entire world. You know, with Keller Williams Realty, we're actually, you know, we actually partner with Place. So I have agents on my team in every single country in the world. Oh my God, in every single state in the country. I have agents on my team in every state in the country, and I could refer out a top buyer, seller, or rental agent. And you know, is that something that would be interesting to you? Blah blah blah. Blah. You know, whatever it is. Again, I was trying to push on your example of that I be in the area. Um, I also was trying to create pain points. My pain point, okay, this guy doesn't care about, you know, making a profit. First of all, I don't believe that. I said like the example of Warren Buffett, you know, he's one of the richest people in the world. He still wants to always make a profit. He still cares about the money. So you probably should too. I also harped on the fact that you're going to be buying, but then you said you're a cash buyer. So I tried to see, you know, I'm getting your 3 layers deep. I also wanted to see, are you contingent on selling your house? Because you kept saying you had a lot of equity in the property, which then made me think, oh, you have to sell this house to buy the next one, which again, you turned me down that. You say you didn't need to. So I'm like, all right. And then there's nothing else you could do.
I was
But
just giving you a hard
no,
time. My
no, no,
fault.
I'm not. You should. You should. I'm just telling you. The point
Because,
is,
like, for
layers
example,
deep,
like, what if
layers deep.
somebody says financials doesn't matter? What if I'm just like, well, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, location matters more than that. Like,
Then I would be like, listen, actually what I could have done better is given a story, even even if it's fake. I'd be like, listen, um, I recently had a seller like you moving, they're moving, you know, to North Carolina or they're moving to Florida, okay? And just like you, they would not sell a house unless they found something to buy. And they were working with an agent, you know, it was word of mouth from someone, or they got them from Zillow or Realtor.com, whatever. And you know, they work with that agent a lot. And you know, especially because you gotta travel down to another state, you gotta work with a rock star agent to get your offer accepted, right? Because I don't know if you're aware, but it's just a fact about Florida. 1,000 people move to Florida every day, right? So you got to be with an agent who really, really is going to win you the deal. So look, I respect the loyalty that you have an agent in mind, but I'm giving you permission to reach out to them, or you know, even hedge your bet, keep working with the same agent you got. And oh, by the way, it costs you nothing to work with a realtor on the buy side. Are you aware of that? Yeah, I was, or what? No, I wasn't. Great. So what I'm going to do is this: I'm going to actually send you my top buyer agent in that area. What's the top areas you're interested in? Oh, Clearwater, Florida. Great. Do you have any other areas you're interested in? No, that's it. Just there, right? That's the only place you want to buy a home. Phenomenal. So I'm going to do is this. I'm actually going to, you know, reach out to them and I'm going to say that I referred you to them. What's the best email I could send that, you know, their info to? Okay, great. Perfect. Well, I'm also going to have them give you a call. Is this the best number to call you on? Yeah, it is. Okay, great. Listen, if you don't connect with my agent, you know, I'm gonna actually give you a call tomorrow just to see if you guys connected. Fair enough. You know, oh no, I don't want to, you know, whatever, oh, you know, fine or whatever. And then I would just try to get, you know, create the urgency, and try to give them some sort of value. And I go, look, I recently had a seller where they were working with an agent in another state to buy, and they were having trouble to you know to secure the deal. I then referred an agent in North Carolina. They set up, you know, 7 showings in the first time out with them. Got their offer accepted by the time they were on the plane and the tarmac. And you know, also since that happened, they thanked me because I gave them a rock star agent. Because I'm gonna give you someone, you know, who's done a lot of business, but not too much business, because I don't want to refer you with someone that doesn't have a lot of time to meet with you and a time to spend with you, right? So I strategically pick someone who's going to spend a lot of time with you, that's done a lot of deals, and you don't know their track record really on, you know, when you get referred or on Zillow, right? Or Zillow, you know, lead agent. So this way, you know, you're going with the rockstar agent who's going to take care of you. So
hmm.
I'll connect you guys. And again, my name is Evan Keller Williams, and I really appreciate it. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be in the area. I mean, look, if I were to, and I'd go into that and say like, I'll stop by, give you a free market analysis. Who knows? And then I'd be like, look, ideally, when do you? And I didn't do this. When do you want to be in Florida? I'm not in a rush. Your personality type as a seller probably would have said that. But okay, good. You're not in a rush. Phenomenal. But I mean, do you want to be sold and moved in to Florida by a particular time, like by the springtime, or do you want to like start the process of moving there? Well, I told you I'd buy something now. Okay, great. So it sounds like you want to buy something now. So let's do this. I mean, I don't know if you're aware. Are you aware that as a seller, you do not have to, you won't be forced out of your house because you could be contingent on finding suitable housing as a seller. Did you know that? We would put that in a contract. And also, are you aware that, the market's such a low inventory right now that if we were to sell your house for more money now, get you that buyer that can be flexible because you'd have to have a flexible buyer, right? And if you cancel the deal, it costs you nothing because the buyer puts in a deposit, not you as a seller, right? So if you can't find a house, you're not forced out. So there's zero risk and it costs you nothing. So my question to you is, I'm going to be in the area this time, around this time. What's a good time I can stop by just this way? Stop by 5-10 minutes, give you a quick market analysis. And if they say no, then I'll just, follow up with them, whatever. All I could do at that point is give them value of an agent. And look, honestly, I might even freaking door knock them because, I had no rapport with you on the phone. I was trying, and I could have done better with the rapport factor because that's kind of everything. Because at that point, you're just kind of be like, oh, no, like, I don't want to use your agent, whatever, right? Then I might have to go for rapport. I'm like, wow, like, what's got you moving to Florida? Oh, okay, wow. So you don't want to be no more winters, lower taxes. Wow. Wait, you have friends and family there? Oh, you're from that area? Nice. That's incredible. I'm just curious, what brought you to New Jersey? Why did you come? Oh, yeah, for work. Oh, wow, that's exciting. How long have you lived in New Jersey? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. It must have been a crazy transition with the winters. Good for you. I mean, do you like sports? I mean, did you convert teams, New York teams, or are you still like you like the Dolphins or like Florida teams? Oh, I don't really like sports. I like crossword puzzles. Wow. That's awesome. That's phenomenal. Crossword puzzles. That's great. Yeah. My mother-in-law, she actually bought me a crossword puzzle for Christmas, and she buys me lottery tickets. That's kind of her interest too. That's amazing. Good for you. I'm, like whatever, try to get some sort of report. But that's it, guys. Know we're way over, but I think this has been a pretty good scripting call. So keep at it. Carlo, before we go, I just want to let you know, if you thought I was being tough with you in those text message chat, don't take it that way. Just my point was, and you're doing a great job. My point was just to make sure to always ask that question, even if you do your thing where you're saying like, if we were to give you, our everything you're doing, do it the exact same way. But my point was, also ask them, hey, since we know that most for sale by owners usually give it 1 or 2 weeks before they hire an agent, how long until you plan on, hiring an agent, what they say, and but from there. But if they say they're not going to hire an agent, don't get me wrong, we're still going to call that lead every single time. So I don't want you to think that would be, but I still want you to ask that because I want to know when we get it teed up. Because honestly, sometimes there's going to be people that are going to be like, yeah, we'll hire an agent. We're not sure, or they'll give you the time frame, or they'll say they're not going to hire an agent, right? Because if you tee up a lead and it's a for sale by owner, and they're like, yeah, they're going to hire an agent, and then I see that, I'm like, this is even like a more motivating lead that we want to prioritize and call. Even though I'm calling every single lead with Eric anyway, doesn't matter. But it would be nice to know if at some point they would hire an agent, because when I have the conversation with them on the phone, I can then speak to that. And instead of me finding that myself, which is fine, I don't mind, but it's even better if you found that out and they're like, yeah, we'll hire an agent at some point, they have an agent in mind or something, or, they're going to give it another 3 weeks. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, yeah, you spoke to my agent, Carlo. And I know he mentioned that, I guess, at some point you will hire an agent. My question to you is, when do you plan on hiring an agent? Oh, no, 2 weeks. But we have an agent in mind, Evan. We're all set. My cousin's an agent. Good. No, look, completely understand that. And, I would do everything I will on that end to pre-qualify them. I can get around the agent objection all day long. I don't care if it's your brother. I could maybe get around it. Maybe not, but maybe. So yeah, my point was just to ask it. I didn't mean any I wasn't trying to like beat you up. But that just keep doing exactly what you're doing. Just try to slip that question in there. Oh wow, yeah, hey, listen, and I'm just since we know that most for sale owners usually give it 1 to 2 weeks before they hire an agent. How much longer do you plan on trying to sell it yourself before hiring an agent? Oh, I'm not going to hire an agent. Okay, no, good. I appreciate it. And are you cooperating with an agent who brings a buyer? What if we give you a second opinion on, market analysis? Like all that stuff you do, keep doing that. It's fine. Just throw in
Yeah.
that question because I would like to know. That's all.
Yeah, at least we know. I'm actually practicing the power of W's, the why, when, where, to build
Yeah.
rapport.
Yeah, because like I don't know, it's exciting. It's just easier. Like it's nice. Like when you tee up a lead and then they say, yeah, like at some point we'll hire an agent and maybe they'll even tell you a time frame and then I'll go and but listen, if you don't ever get to that, don't worry about it. Don't shove it down their throat. So I don't want you to do that. I want you to continue to do what you're doing. So like, let's just say you get the necessary information, whatever you do, and you set an appointment, and then like they're like, oh, I got to run a meeting. Don't just be like, oh my God, I didn't ask that question Evan wants me to ask him. Like, oh, when you do so, where do you go next? And they're gonna like click and like get annoyed, right? So don't do that. But if it flows, then do that, right? If you have enough time to ask it, then do it. But I don't want you to force it down their throat so that you annoy people. So when we call them, then they're like, oh, that guy Carlo, he just wants a listing, like, which we do. But that's the only thing. Just pepper that in, and that's the only thing I'm asking you to change. But yeah, guys, great call and have a great day. I will see you tomorrow morning.
Thanks, Evan.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.